Hi guys, welcome to Cosmic Rides. Today, you know what, I'm going for a short ride, nothing major planned, but I want to discuss something that might be useful for yourself. I'm trying to create a series of videos in which I can go through how easy, hard it is in 2023 to start motovlogging. My intention is to break it down into bits, smaller bits, bite-sized information, cover a few topics, and see if you can benefit from that. Today, as you can see, it's nice and bright and sunny where we are. We're heading over, I think there are some roadworks there, but there might be an opportunity to discuss a few things that are on my mind. So, as you know, and probably you can see from my channel, I'm fairly new to this game myself, so I thought it'd be a good idea to keep you guys updated on my journey. Maybe I can add some value in your own motovlogging endeavors. So the first thing I want to discuss today, which is quite crucial, and probably it is the most fundamental element that you need to focus on, is the why. Why do you want to do motovlogging? I think that is probably going to determine how much effort, time and interest you're going to be putting into it. Now, in my case, I kind of sat down and thought about this. I think there are about 3 reasons why I wanted to do motovlogging, and it's taken me a long while to start doing it. The first one being my interest in bikes. I started riding quite late, so to give you an idea, the channel Cosmic Rides is run by myself, and I am in my 40s. I took my merry little time to get on a bike and start riding with confidence, and now a decade or so later I feel like I'm in a good place to start, you know, sharing my experiences with others. So my interest in motorcycles, I think with motovlogging, or vlogging rather, it gives me a reason to get back on the saddle. Also, I've got a young family as well, and I don't want to end up being, you know, completely stuck in the rat race, or is it the hamster on the wheel kind of scenario, where I've got a really high pressure job as well. So I just don't want to. I want to have something that I do for myself, and motorcycling is one of that, and motovlogging gives me a reason to get out on a bike and do something. Also, and you may have heard this from other people, is, you know, I want to contribute to the motorcycling community. Yes, sure. As I said, there are guys out there that have been doing this for a much longer. There are guys who have much more experience in motorcycling, but generally speaking, whatever knowledge and whatever my journey is to date, I want to just make sure that, you know, I can pass on my experiences, my challenges, my failures, my wins with yourself, and just collaborate a bit more. Maybe you guys have good suggestions, feedback on how I can improve my motovlogging, and also I can tell you my journey, and maybe you can learn a thing or two, or take something away from it. That being the second motivation. And thirdly, you know, since I've started riding a bike, and this clip is going a bit long, but since I started riding a bike, my biggest motivation was touring, and I've always enjoyed touring around the UK, some parts of Europe, but I would love to take you on my experiences, and hence the whole concept around Cosmic Rides, and making sure that we have some unbelievable adventures together. So I think all of those 3 things help me keep up my motivation to carry on what I'm doing. But there are certain pitfalls, right? I mean, it's taken me forever to understand what type of equipment I need, gear, helmets, mounts, so on and so forth. And I'll break this video series down by different elements that I think are important for you guys to understand. But once you've nailed down the motivation, it's very important, because again, I'm not a YouTuber extraordinaire. I mean, as you can see, my channel is fairly young, but I do understand the philosophy is that if you want to go after motovlogging in a way that your main intention is immediate success equals money, I can see why you would get a bit disheartened very quickly. And I can also see the fact that if I kept on doing this, it will take me a while before I can see any success. So my motivation doesn't lie in number of views or the money I make. Yeah, I mean, it'd be great one day if I'm able to make some money out of it, have many followers, and there's some really great names that have inspired me in this space. I mean, these days you've got, you know, Itchy Boots is big. There's a guy by the name of Abrar, or Wide Lens by Abrar. There are quite a few people that do motovlogging, and you can find a lot of inspiration. But again, instant success is going to be a hard one. So keep your head down, keep producing videos. That's what I hear. I'm still in the process of being that disciplined. The other, I think, thing that is very important is basically time. Depending on your situation in life, you will have varying degrees of commitments. Let's wait for that. Yeah, can we go? Yep, sure, thank you. So you'll have varying degrees of commitments. In my case, I think the biggest one is I've got as I said, a young family. Finding time to dedicate towards motovlogging is hard, and then the post-production is even harder. So how am I trying to mitigate that challenge? In my case, what I'm trying to do now is to make videos up to a standard where I don't have to do a lot of post-production work. So literally in post, I just want to spend less than an hour. Now that's hard, honestly, that's hard, because, you know, being new to this, you do muck up at times. But anyway, that time is probably the most hardest barrier that I can see for myself. So making a video a week or 2 videos a week is hard. Whilst time can be an excuse for not making videos regularly, but there are ways in which one can address the issue of not having enough hours in a day. In my case, what I'm trying to do more of, and you see a Jag being stopped by 2 police cars, hopefully there's nothing serious. Right, we will pass them quietly without any interference. But yeah, so you can play around with the fact that time is a premium commodity. But like now, for example, I'm just taking the opportunity, the weather was nice, hopped on my bike and just went down to the town centre to buy something for Boots and thought I'd make a video out of it. Finding these sorts of opportunities to make videos that don't require a lot of post-production, I think is a way that one can you know, kill two birds with a stone. So yeah, for today I think the main thing I wanted to discuss was motivation. How do you keep yourself motivated, and also how do you essentially, oh, that's a nice shout out for the Indian restaurant, how do you essentially keep a calendar of content in your head, and lastly, which is the most important thing, is keep on producing content. Don't get disheartened. You will require a lot of content before you start seeing any success, and that's true. The algorithms, I believe, work in a way. I hope you found this video useful. If you want to carry on joining me on this journey, it'd be great if you subscribe to my channel and look out for updates, and hope to see you soon.